zooming along US Route 30 westbound, and I would say we are about 2 miles west of Jennerstown here in Somerset County, and we are heading towards Westmoreland County. And I must say that I am pretty certain that we missed an old alignment of the Lincoln Highway that was likely bypassed many years ago. There is a road that runs roughly parallel to Route 30 just to the north of here called Sliding Rock Road, and I am guessing it is in fact an old alignment of the Lincoln Highway. For one thing, I can point out that this section of the highway that we are currently on bears signs only for US Route 30. I have not seen a sign here that indicates Lincoln Highway. That road that just came in behind us on the right-hand side is Sliding Rock Road. We are still about 1 mile from the Westmoreland County line here in Ligonier Township, Somerset County. But we are fast climbing the slope of Laurel Mountain, and at the summit of this mountain is the county line. And now, as far as Sliding Rock Road is concerned, well, since we've already passed it, I could only say that I hope we get back here sometime in the future at a later date to check out what is likely another section of Old Lincoln Highway bypassed long ago. But with all that said, I can at least tell you that we do have another section of Old Lincoln Highway to look forward to in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Ligonier is in Westmoreland County, by the way, and once we pass the summit of the mountain and enter into Westmoreland County, we will begin our long decline, several hundred feet in elevation, and then we will arrive in Ligonier Valley. And here is the Laurel Hill summit, the elevation of 2,684 feet above sea level. And now we are officially in Ligonier Township in Westmoreland County. Just ahead there is a truck rest stop which is located at the top of the hill just before the major descent down into the valley. I can fill you in advance that once we get to Ligonier, it'll be interesting checking out the Old Lincoln Highway there. The Old Lincoln Highway in Ligonier actually contains 3 sections, and they were bypassed at 2 different times. The first part we will come to is the east section, then there's the central or middle section, and then there's the west section. The central section is primarily in the borough of Ligonier, while the east and west sections are primarily in the township of Ligonier. What is important to note quickly here is that the eastern and western sections were bypassed long before the central section was. So at 1 or 2 points as you're traveling this road through Ligonier, you'll notice there are actually 2 former alignments of the Lincoln Highway, in addition to the current alignment. Westmoreland County is 1,036 square miles in size. Of that, 1,028 square miles is land and about 8.5 square miles is water. Area-wise, it is one of the big counties. Population-wise, it is one of the smaller counties with less than 400,000 people. This means there is plenty of open and scenic land throughout Westmoreland County. Many excellent vacation spots exist in Westmoreland County, or in the case of southwestern Pennsylvania, staycation spots. Westmoreland County was named for the historic Westmoreland County in England. As far as topography is concerned, the highest points in Westmoreland County are found in the east around the Laurel Mountain region, and the lowest elevations are found in the west along the Allegheny River to the north and the Monongahela River to the south. When it comes to the population, the majority of the population can be found in the western part of the county close to Pittsburgh. Population-wise, the largest municipality is Murraysville City, which is located next to Monroeville at the Allegheny County border. I always thought this point on the road was just so cool. Boy, somebody appears to be in quite a hurry today. Now on the right-hand side, I believe we have reached the borough of Laurel Mountain, an independent borough that is completely surrounded by Ligonier Township the way Ligonier Borough is. We've reached the village of Rockland town, which is an unincorporated community of Ligonier Township. Even though it is actually bigger than Laurel Mountain Borough, it remains a part of Ligonier Township. Here is our turnoff on the right-hand side, and we can quickly see we are on an original section of Lincoln Highway because there is a Lincoln Highway sign to our left. There are several factors here along this stretch of road that will tell us that this was bypassed a long time ago. And one of them is these cabins right here on our left-hand side. Notice that the front of these cabins face the modern highway to our left, and only their back comes close to our original highway here. And these cabins are not that young either, so that tells you the highway to our left was built a long time ago as a bypass to this one. Another obvious clue is how narrow this road is and how it exists without any yellow lines. This is a very antiquated road here, similar to the one over around Lambertsville. You know, back over near the Flight 93 Memorial. The only difference is this stretch of road is marked as Lincoln Highway, and that one was not even marked as Lincoln Highway. Another clue also is the fact that the famous Ligonier Beach swimming pool, where a young Dean Martin had once worked, is not along this stretch of road, but over on the current alignment of the Lincoln Highway. Since Ligonier Beach was opened July 4th, 1925, and it is located along the current alignment of the Lincoln Highway Route 30, that suggests the current alignment was built even before US Route 30 was commissioned in 1926. This stretch of road, by the way, is marked as Lincoln Highway East on Google Maps. It's also probable that the original Forms Road, built by General John Forms in 1758, came along through here. And now at this point, we are actually at the point where there are two former alignments of the Lincoln Highway. The one we are driving on right now, the original one, and the second alignment of the Lincoln Highway, which would also have been the first alignment of US Route 30, which is a little bit to our south, to our left. And on Google Maps, that will show up as East Main Street. Now that we're in the borough of Ligonier, there is a park up here on our left-hand side. The park basically separates this alignment of the original Lincoln Highway with East Main Street, the second alignment. But then right after the park, we're going to merge together into one common alignment. Here puts us on East Main Street, which is both the original as well as the second alignment of the Lincoln Highway. This now is the central part of the old Lincoln Highway that I was telling you about earlier. What separates the central part from the eastern part and the western part is that here the original alignment and the second alignment of the highway were together as one alignment through. So this is East Main Street still that we're on, and as I said, it was the original alignment of the Lincoln Highway as well as the second alignment, which means it is the original alignment of US Route 30, or at least most likely. Now ahead here is St. Clair Street, where it looks like the street, well, it looks like we can get past the sign, but I don't think we'll be able to go much further. Maybe one more block before it is closed. Well, since we cannot go straight ahead through on the old Lincoln Highway here, so now I'm going to suggest that we cruise back east a few blocks into Ligonier Township, so we could check out the second alignment of the Lincoln Highway, where it differs from the original alignment that we came in on.